conditions to be the peak of hurricane season, and right now we've got no new tropical activity expected in the Atlantic. So we'll take it while we can get it, right? That doesn't mean nothing can develop. We do have a low chance of some development into the Pacific, but that's not going to impact Texas. We are dealing with a cold front. You can see the convection associated with that cold front that went through the Lone Star State. Very little impact here. However, our temperatures are running, well, yesterday they were 10 degrees cooler than they were last week, right? So we hit 100. Yesterday's high was only 90, so that's a big bonus. But yeah, no new tropical activity expected this week. The lucky number, maybe 95. It looks like our high temperature will be hanging out in the mid 90s for the second half of the week. But first, we've got 2 slightly cooler days to get through, as that front is still impacting the area today. Will likely be about normal for this time of year, which is 92 degrees. Taking a look at what's going on, there's that boundary. I mentioned it in the hurricane outlook. Now we've got it on our satellite radar imagery. You can see a lot of convection in the Gulf. Not so much on land. Where we are going to see rain is likely south of Corpus Christi. Areas closer to the valley have a better shot at some rainfall. Kicking things off this morning at 75 in Corpus Christi, 71 in San Antonio, and we are down to 64 in Amarillo, but that's warmer than it was heading into the weekend up that direction. As far as our upper atmospheric energy goes, we talked about that coming from the Pacific, right? Well, now high pressure has built. It's cut off that stream, and what you're going to notice is less energy in our atmosphere, which means less rainfall. Now, as we get into the second half of the week, high pressure builds over Texas. That tends to lead to hotter conditions, and that also is going to lead to less of an opportunity of rainfall. You see Texas not getting much in the way of rain this next 5 days, but I do want to point out South Texas, we do have a shot of rain. Baffin Bay down toward Brownsville still could see some decent accumulation, but where most of us live, especially at the city of Corpus Christi, we're talking maybe a few tenths of an inch of rain if we're lucky, and see a pop-up shower through the upcoming week. Some sea breeze may play a role in the second half of the week. On this Monday, we still have some cloud coverage. We still have a low chance of rain, but as I mentioned, most of that rain staying to our south. Your high today, 92 degrees, so it's still on the cooler side today. Breaking it down on Futurecast, you'll see there's that Baffin Bay to Brownsville line of storms possible. We could have a few a little bit further to the west, but overall, it's mostly near the coast and it's mostly to the south. We'll see that again heading into Wednesday. Sea breeze plays a role in a few storms possible into Thursday as high pressure starts to slide back over Houston. That's going to open us back up to that southeast flow, which allows for the sea breeze induced showers and storms. Right now, the best shot looks to be Thursday, but a low chance of rain heading into the weekend because of that sea breeze, the return of that onshore flow. Otherwise, it is trending a little warmer than normal once again. Barbie, John Thomas.